Hey there. So being a marketing agency owner, I'll be the first to tell you that not every campaign is going to work out. In this video, I'm going to go over 2 different industries in which I haven't had success in, so that maybe you were able to learn a little bit from it. To get started with the very first one, this was a wedding photography company that I was really excited about because there's a lot of demand for wedding photographers and it's something that we felt really good about. It's a high ticket service, so we felt pretty good about it. But to our surprise, when we tried to run ads and we had a healthy budget, we weren't able to get a lot of clicks, which really hurt us because that means that we weren't able to get a lot of leads. And then some of the leads that we got, they weren't high quality. So several things come to mind when it comes to wedding photography ads, and this was specifically on Google search. On the one hand, it was maybe the time of the year. Maybe there is a time of the year where people start looking for wedding photographers, which, I didn't understand the industry enough, and my client, hadn't run ads on Google for the services, so they weren't really well aware of when this would happen, because in some industries, it's very cyclical or seasonal. So maybe that affected us. As well, maybe the way that people look for wedding photography services is very different. Maybe most of those people actually end up looking for the planner first and then just asking the planner where to go and get the photographer. We did see that we got a few clicks for wedding photography, but we just weren't able to convert. So there's just a lot of learning there. But, generally when we start running campaigns, we do our research and we see that there's a good amount of demand, we feel confident about it. In this case, it didn't work out. So I think we only did it for like 2 months. And then we told the client, look, this isn't really working out. I don't think we can continue this. So that's one of those times when, we kind of ended it early, I think on both sides. Now, this other industry is actually med spas or med spa companies. We actually worked with a med spa that we were able to get them leads. The leads were kind of expensive, but it kind of makes sense, right? Someone who's looking to go to a med spa, some of the services can be a few $100s or, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe a few thousand over several years. So that one, with Facebook, we were able to get them, a little bit more volume than with Google, but the leads were kind of expensive, which for us, we found it like an uphill battle, especially because some services, if you try to promote them on Facebook, they're going to get shut down because Facebook is limiting when you promote some specific services when it comes to like health, beauty, etc. Interestingly enough, the client did come back to us maybe 6 or 9 months after we stopped working with them because they had actually hired another agency and apparently their lead generation, it was even worse than ours. And we got them some leads. I know they got some clients. What they liked about what we did is that they actually had people on the phone who showed up versus I think this other company, they were doing stuff on Facebook. People were calling, but maybe they weren't showing up. They were not responsive, etc. So those are 2 of the industries that I'd say, we've had difficulty with, and there may be areas where I wouldn't go and offer the services for those particular industries anymore because you already know what you're good at. You already know what you're bad at, right? In this particular case, I know that with those 2 particular companies, I didn't do a good job. So, I don't want to offer that to someone else. But in the same way, I have done ads for different industries where I'm able to give good results. So of course, I'm going to try to double down on some of those industries. And I actually have some videos on my YouTube channel related to that, including, your dog boarding businesses, dog grooming, your law firms, and your window treatment companies. So if you have one of those companies and you're looking for a way to get more leads, contact me. Generally, it comes down to maybe your area, right? There needs to be enough demand for what you're selling so that we could take a little chunk of that in terms of market share, and that way you're able to get those people on the phone. You're able to get those people to come into your business. In the example that I shared, it was just a lot more difficult, a lot more competition, I think, for like the med spa side, and that made it much more expensive to get leads. So, you learn as you go, and as you go, you want to make sure you don't make the same mistake. So yeah, so that's my experience working with 2 industries that really we've had difficulty with. I'm sure that there are others that come to mind, that will come to mind later on, but for now, those are the 2 that are really like top of mind. So if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure to contact me with the link in the description or leave a comment below. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more. And if you're looking for ways to actually start getting more leads or people to contact your business, make sure you click on this video here or here, wherever it's gonna end up, right? That way you're able to learn how you're able to actually run Google ads or Facebook ads in order to be able to get more people to call you. Because of course, if you're a business owner, you want people to contact you. That way you're able to increase your likelihood of getting more sales. So I hope that this video was helpful, and until then, have a good one.